So in today's video, I want to talk about how I recently just quit my 9 to 5 and how, things are going right now. So recently I just quit my 9 to 5, like maybe just right now, today's day's been just a week now when I just left the job. Now I understand, 9 to 5 is what covers bills, expenses, and everything else that, we may be covering, on day-to-day basis. But I think for me, I think I got to the point where I say, well, for myself, I had enough of the 9 to 5. Like, I want a more venture because, with 9 to 5, you always know you have that secure income coming in to cover. I think that's what I was doing for the time being. But I'm not saying that you should go ahead and, quit your 9 to 5. What I was doing, because right now I am working on my agency while I was working full time. So each morning, I would get up, take care of some of the work assignments that I needed to do or give out assignments to some of my VAs, and then coming back in the evening, taking care of some meetings or sales call. I was doing all of that while doing 9 to 5. So I would say if you are having 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with it because it does cover bills, expenses. Since for me, I had many bills and expenses to pay for. So that's kind of reason why I kind of stick to 9 to 5 while I was growing my agency. But I think I got into the point where I said, you know what, I am, doing okay. To the point where I think I can leave the 9 to 5. Cause sometimes, yes, I understand it's not, and not everything's going to be a fast process where you're going to be like, boom. I mean, there's some cases, there's people that have been able to get to 10K within 30 days. So I'm not saying it's not impossible, but I know usually, it takes time to, build up your agency. So for me, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to take that risk because sometimes in life, you don't know what can and what cannot be. So I took that risk of, just saying, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead full time in this. I mean, yes, may not be making as much as I wanted to leave, but sometimes going into that unknown will make me, really focus and discipline myself even way more than I was, even though I was every day putting the work in. But now it's since, you don't have no income coming in, meaning you really have to make this thing work. So it's either you make it happen or you fail. So right now I'm at that point where I'm in my mindset, I'm going to make this work no matter what, no matter how many restless nights, no matter how many, failed times, but we're going to make this work. So I feel if you guys are in the same situation, I'm not saying go ahead and, just quit your 9 to 5. Just stick to it for the time being if it's coming expensive. But if you don't have a lot of expenses and, you can go ahead and get started right now, then go for it. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? I feel like when you're younger, I say, like, if you don't have a family, or even if you do, then I understand you gotta take care of some of those bills. So if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of dependent, or someone that can just go right ahead and just, focus on themselves right now, I say go for it, because it's better to fail right now when we're young than we're a lot older. Because when we're a lot older, it's a lot harder to fail and then have people, like, let's say if you have kids or a wife or anything in this matter, it just, it's some more of an impact. But when you're like either you're single or don't have a spouse, you can take all the risk you want, but the reward will be big there. So that's what I believe in. So that's kind of reason why I quit the 9 to 5. Plus, I already have some clients onboarded as well, or working with me currently. So that's kind of reason why I felt kind of, it was a good chance to take the risk right now, just because I already put the time in to, build up the agency, at least get the foundation started. So I would say if you guys are in the same situation, go for it. Start a foundation right now, and then eventually, you can venture out on your own. But if any of you guys need any tips or need any help on starting your journey and where to go, feel free to reach out. Give me a thumb, give me a likes, a comment, and let me know if you guys need any help, and look forward to connecting and making more videos for you guys on my journey.